All right, let's be real. Sometimes your brain just feels like a messy sandwich. There's too much going on, stuff slipping out the sides, and no napkins in sight. That's where therapy comes in.
And we're not just talking about screaming into the void or trauma dumping on your sandwich artist. We're talking actual therapy with someone who knows what they're doing. And lucky for you, BetterHelp, our paid partner for this episode, makes it easy to get started.
No waiting rooms, no weird therapy office smells, just a quick questionnaire, and boom, you're matched with a credentialed therapist in a couple days. And if it's not a vibe, switch it up faster than you can switch up your sandwich sauce.
So if your brain feels like a chaotic group chat, do yourself a favor, go to betterhelp.com/thinkfresh or hit the link in the description for 10% off your first month. Your future self will thank you.
Oh, Eric, what the hell? Where are you? Is that a heli behind you? You're like
What the hell?
you're phoning in from a submarine or something.
That's right. I am sitting on the dock of the bay, just chilling here, Ty. I got a beautiful spot right on the water here. It's 28 degrees, but in the shade, it's like a more manageable 21.
That's lovely for you. Yes. You're on the AirPods, you are under a big tree, you're looking out at some big boats. They're honking their boat horns. It's a nice day for you.
That is right, dude. Can you just move your face like 6 inches, about half a sandwich over to the left, so I can see you a little better?
Wow, you're really just inconveniencing everybody today.
Why is that?
So that you're audio compromised. You're making me move around.
Listen here, Ty. I always bring the mic. So it's about time that you pulled your weight here on this show, on this program. Or else we're gonna have to Stephen Colbert you.
We just can't seem to get in a situation where we have two mics at the same time, hey?
That's right. Dude, how's it going? Where are you?
I'm in a basement. I'm on vacation. I'm experiencing the agricultural aspects of small town British Columbia. Picking
Great.
fruit, harvesting the land, baking in the sun.
Yeah, I vaguely recall on your Snap story you were frolicking in some kind of farm. Is that right? Dogs out.
Just for the breadheads, the breadheads should know the snap is private, by the way. Not it. You're not getting a follow, but
there is a premium offering. That'll be $7 a month, though.
Facts. Yes, Eric. I went to a blueberry U-pick. It was really interesting. Have you ever paid money to pick your own fruit?
Dude, it's such a brilliant concept. Like, out-of-towners will pay the farmers to do their job for them. It's truly a beautiful thing, Ty.
Mm-hmm.
I personally have done it, but I was probably 10 years old when the novelty hasn't worn off. But it sounds like you are tapping into your childlike creativity by getting on your knees and picking bloobs. Is that right?
I was getting low. I was getting high. I understand the term low-hanging fruit now, Eric. It makes so much sense. They're talking literally about the fruit. It's easier to grab.
The problem, though, Ty, I don't think it's easier to grab for old men like us. Like, once you reach, I don't know, 30, like I gotta like do a warm-up set. I gotta bring the foam roller, just so I can get on my knees and pick some blueberries. I don't know if it's worth it for old unks like you and I.
It's a good point. Like, once you have a 401k, you are not getting the low-hanging fruit. You are top shelf fruit.
You are a fruitless bastard once you get the 401k, because all my money's going there.
That's a fact. Well, Eric, U-pick farms are pretty therapeutic. Yes, the farmers are scamming you into thinking that you are having this leisurely activity when really you're just doing their work. But there is a therapeutic quality to it as you roam through the trees and kind of try to pick out the perfect berry or the perfect apple. Get stung by a bee.
That's great.
Float like a butterfly.
That's great, Ty. So this farm only offered blueberries, or was it kind of a berry medley. Was the strawberry like an upcharge? How did you kind of manage that?
Well, I like to go to specialists, so this is blueberry specific, but I also picked some blackberries a little later in the weekend and
Hmm.
a few apples as well.
I feel like Ty, you're the type of guy to pull over on the highway and pick some wild blackberries. Have you ever done that?
I see people doing that all the time. I'm like, idiots. Why do you want highway berries? That's disgusting. It's just like covered in like pollutants.
I know. I totally agree. And like guys who like pull over to take a piss. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like, do you want like I pulled over last time we recorded in person? I pulled over and took a piss in some blueberries, and and I'm just thinking like, damn, some like old Chinese woman's probably gonna pick those tomorrow. You know?
Yeah, some idiot's gonna swing by and think like, "Ooh, low hanging fruit. Don't mind if I do."
Yeah, don't go for the low ones, guys. Like the stream can't reach the top shelf blues, but they're covering the bottom shelf ones, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's not your lucky day. So I don't do the highway berries. I'll go deep into a trail to and hack around there for something. Oh wow, your mic is picking that up.
See that?
That's amazing.
You see that
It's a
nasty little cruise
giant.
ship behind me?
Wow, it's as big as your head.
Yeah, it is called the Grand Princess Thai, but I don't know if there's anything grand or royal about this.
Hmm. Eric, you know what I like about UPix though is that it's kind of like going to Subway. It's the same scam. You pick, you pick, you pick everything.
Wow. You toast, you pick,
Hmm.
you squirt, I pay.
You bite. I pay.
Dude, we gotta start a business called You Squirt, I Pay.
I think you can get that on quite a few websites.
Yeah, that domain's already taken, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Damn. Well, another free business opportunity for the breadheads.
Hmm. They should be rolling in it by now.
Mm-hmm. So I wanted to talk to you quickly about a sick little habit that I've been developing. Curious if you can let me know if I should do my best to quit this habit or if you support it and we should try it together.
Okay, what is the vape flavor you're addicted to?
California roll.
Hell yeah.
Ty, I want to talk to you about this little time-saving CEO founder grind set hack that I've developed. And what I'll do is I'll be driving around lunchtime and I'll just pull over, grab a grocery store pack of sushi, and just nibble on it while I'm driving. Have you ever done this before?
I have done this. Yes, the grocery store sushi
Yes.
comes in clutch when you're on the road.
Dude, yeah. You just have the passenger seat with all of your rolls kind of assorted like a bento box. And then as you're ripping down the highway, you just reach over and grab one. And it's like perfect finger food.
Hmm. I think that's the freaky part about it. Actually, it's not that you're eating it in a hot car. It's not that you're really like even enjoying the food. It's simply sustenance while you're getting from point A to point B. It's that you're like reaching over without looking and just grabbing these rolls with your hands. No sticks.
Yeah. I mean, I'm worried that like a seagull's gonna come through my sunroof and grab grab one for himself. Um, but I don't know if you hear the announcement on the cruise ship, but it's really loud.
Yeah, I do actually. But yeah, dude,
Like,
it's all gear stick, no chopstick when you do
yeah,
this move.
everyone on this cruise ship is like, okay, you fat fucks, buckle down, put your suitcases in the overhead compartment and grab your fucking buffet food and shut the fuck up.
Hmm.
Cruise ships are 1 degree away from prisons, dude, if you think about
Same size of rooms too.
it. Yeah. All right, inmates, time to get cavity searched.
Either way, you get like eaten by alligators if you try to escape.
Yeah, if you try to jump, you'll get shot immediately.
Yeah.
Anyways, back to shifting gears back to where we were, Ty. Fujiya, great Japanese grocery store, known for
Mhm.
their anti-hangover elixirs that I put you guys onto. But
Yes.
they also have great to go sushi, and I just can't help myself, dude. I'll just go in, grab a couple, and yeah, drive home. I'll drive home slower. You know what I mean? 'Cause I'm saving time by eating lunch and commuting, which is kind of a nice move.
Yeah, and it's an affordable move too, because you ain't tipping on grocery store sushi.
Hell no, dude. I'm paying the 15 cents for the chopsticks, but that's about it.
You don't even need them, dude. You got the stick shift.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. I'm just going barehanded
So
mode.
okay, you're Maki rolling down the highway. You're popping rolls. You get pulled over. Is this distracted driving, or is the officer just looking for a bite?
That's the thing, Ty. I don't think there is such thing as distracted driving unless you're on a device that isn't like glued to your car. You know, like the Tesla iPad's okay, but the iPad Air is not.
Right. You can't be on a device, but you can be eating device.
I love that. Yeah, dude. You can, turns out. You can be fucking playing chess in the car and ripping down the street and it won't matter. Unless you hit a 5-year-old, then things get a little south from there. But as far as I'm concerned, it's not illegal to be munching while driving.
The physical board game scenario is a bit of a gray area.
Officer, I'm playing chess on my phone.
Instant jail time, but officer, it's a live game of Monopoly, or it's my turn in Scrabble.
Yeah. Ty, I feel compelled to notify you that the ship has departed.
We are on our way.
They are.
Wow.
Welcome,
Eric gave me
yes,
soundboard privileges today, and I'm having so much fun.
Yeah. Dude, welcome all aboard to the 1 week sentence.
Yeah. You're serving time until next port.
That's right, yeah.
I couldn't subject myself to that. I need to be able to leave at a moment's notice.
This is why we don't plan anything, Ty. Like this podcast, like you plan to be somewhere else other than where we were supposed to record. And so I gotta run to a shady to do this podcast. But you know, it's all good. We can compromise for each other. If I lose an AirPod,
that's true. If you drop an AirPod in the ocean, then that's just sad for all of us. Well, Eric, I have some. Speaking of loss, I have some sad news to report.
No.
We are currently experiencing an olive outage across the Pacific Northwest right now. We have multiple reports from various franchises that the olives are missing on the line, location to location, Canada, US, doesn't matter. Have you gotten a whiff of this?
You're saying Subway is experiencing its own kind of blackout?
Yeah, it's a blackout olive. Black olive out.
I know I had the opportunity last night actually to go to Subway, but turns out my group disagreed on where we should go. So I was not able to go see for myself.
Were you advocating for or against that meal?
I was trying my hardest to go to Subway, but someone in my group had already had Subway that day. So,
damn. Your net worth is your network, and yeah.
Yeah, dude, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Or should I say the 6 inches you spend the most time with?
Yeah, I was going to say you're the average of the inches consumed by the 5 people. There's a rule there.
Sorry, this very same friend showed me his cooler because we went for this little hike in the park. Brought some beers, brought many beers with us.
A bosh,
and a bosh, mate. And showed me his cooler and had a feature which I thought was really cool. The lid has measurement markings on it. So immediately I thought like, oh, if you're having lunch in the park, you can drop your foot long on there just to make sure it's the right size, 12 inches.
That's a very cool use case. That's actually the only use case I can think of for that. Because what else do you need to like measure out and know the exact dimensions of? Like,
Well,
are
Ty, it
you
turns
trying to like
out,
fry some consistent pancakes?
I mean,
I don't get it.
if you really cared about your culinary game, Ty, you would do that too. But I think it's actually for fishing. Like you bring the cooler when you go fishing to put the fish in, and then you can just like kind of measure it before you do that. Which I don't really get involved in big measuring contests, but that is one that I would.
That actually makes a lot of sense because if you exceed the measurement restrictions, you're going to be sent to the gulag.
That is true. I actually, yeah, I didn't even think about that part. I thought it was more of a contest, but dude, that cooler is perfect for sandwiches and measuring your sandwich just to make sure, like, quality is there. I think is a nice move.
Mm. Yeah,
I
it's
think we should try
totally
to
a QA move.
secure a sponsorship with this company before I name drop them.
Is it Yeti? We
It's
can
not
talk
Yeti.
openly about Yeti.
The freaking
But you're
Yeti
right.
Corporation is charging $500 for a cooler, and I'm not going to be the one who's going to fall for that, Ty.
Dude, yeah, I think Yeti's got to go. Like they are charging so much and their business model is just like pseudo fridges. Like I don't think it's like a sustainable business model whatsoever.
Yeah, fridges that don't work. Like when your fridge breaks,
Essentially.
it just becomes a cooler.
Yeah, we all already have something. We have something that's better than a Yeti. And it's like no one's leaving the house, or in 2025, you're not that far away from cold, fresh, refrigerated food anywhere on Earth. You know, it's just like it's always present.
That's true. That's true. That's why I'm thinking of permanently installing one in my trunk because that's like the place that gets the hottest, right? Like the car gets hot, and I need to keep my beers cold. So there's a direct problem I'm addressing by buying a cooler, which maybe they'll send me one, dude. Maybe they'll send me one.
It's worth asking. Let's hold the name close. Send him an
That's
email.
right. I'm actually gonna do that today. I have to
Hell
measure my
yeah.
trunk though first.
There is an
How
air
many
conditioning
footlongs can I fit in
hack.
there?
Eric, if you just fill a bunch of coolers with bags of ice, and then as soon as you get in your car, open the coolers up and let that ice
Oh,
cold air out. That's AC, baby.
that is the most rich broke thing I've ever heard in my life.
It's kind of smart. I'm gonna try this on my next road trip because I also notoriously am lacking air conditioning in my whip.
I know, yeah. See, this wouldn't be an issue if you guys bought some better help. you know, we would have AC in our cars.
It's true. Our quality of life is directly linked to you, the breadheads, improving your own quality of life by investing in yourself with a BetterHelp subscription.
Mhm. That's right. Are you thinking of shooting yourself in the head before you kill everyone else around you? Use better.
If you don't, you'll let yourself down and us.
If you don't, I'm going to be sweating today on my way home. 'Cause I have no AC in my car, dude. It sucks.
Think of the podcasters. Every decision you make has repercussions.
That's right. That's right. Man, if only Epstein used BetterHelp, Ty, we would finally know who is in his contact book.
If Epstein used BetterHelp, I think we wouldn't even have a story here. None of this would have gone down. Like if you get them on BetterHelp young enough, you can course correct. I'm fully convinced.
That is a great point. Start early, preventative. We don't want to be reacting to the traumas that the sandwich artist places upon us. You know what I mean? We got to be kind of going into Subway loaded with the tools to address it in the moment. If does that make sense?
You have to have the tool belt to navigate hard times.
Many tool belts at Subway are just simply not equipped to deal with the struggles of ordering a sandwich.
That's because all these customers are walking in wearing literal tool belts.
Exactly.
It's more of an emotional tool belt. It's up in the brain.
Fellas, invest in your hammer holders. Okay.
Yeah. Become whole wheat.
Hell yeah. Oh man,
Eric,
I just want to jump in this water so bad. What's up, Ty?
I was gonna say we haven't talked about the Happy Gilmore subway location yet.
You know, the fans haven't. That's just busting open our lines, trying to get us to talk
Mm-hmm.
about Happy Gilmore. But I don't know what is there to talk about. Ty? The merch is released. Is it out?
There's merch. But there's like this whole subway location in Santa Monica, not downtown Santa Monica, like way off in an industrial area. It's near actually a coffee shop I like called Good Boy Bob. Anyways, I digress. Good boy. They took the subway location, they flipped it with a brand new facade to mimic it looks like a putting green now, essentially, or some sort of golf theme to it. I don't know why. I don't know why they like are trying to. I guess I know why, because Subway was featured prominently in the first film.
That is important.
I guess that's fair. Actually, I'm walking it through in my head. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. I'll allow it. But I don't feel like Ooh, is that a helicopter? He muted himself.
Sorry, keep going.
Okay. For all the new heads, like the old heads probably remember this like very brief, like 20-second moment during Happy Gilmore 1, the original, when Subway was featured. But like all the new heads, the young kids, they don't care about that. They don't know. So this entire campaign is like really dependent on you like remembering that product placement from 20 years ago, 30 years ago.
Yeah. Honestly, Ty, this might be the strongest marketing move that Subway has done in the last decade, if you think about it. Because, like, all the real sports failed. Nobody wants to eat Subway as, like, an actual, like, fuel supplement. You know what I mean? So if they lean into more of like, the fake sports, like golf, that's perfect. And the other thing is the nostalgia factor.
Yeah. Both are great factors. And you're so right. Like, you can be a fat as fuck and still be a good golfer, which means that you can you can win a chance. Subway could sponsor Tiger Woods, or like, I don't know, like bigger. He's pretty fit, but like there's some pretty unfit golfers that could chow down 12 inches.
Yeah, you must know about that one that's like famous for being a fat piece of shit, but he won like so many whatever golf tournaments. You know who I'm talking about? He's got a huge
Hell yeah
gut.
Yeah, is John Daly, is that who it is?
I think that's the one, Ty. Absolute legend.
Yeah. See, that dude, that's the ideal like sponsor for Subway. They need more dailies amongst them.
I agree. Yeah, honestly, the
Interesting.
nostalgia thing is going to go pretty well for them, I think, because like you're attracting the Adam Sandler types.
Dude, for sure. And I was even going to say, like, they are kind of perpetuating that, like, Adam Sandler is the ideal golfer bod, like that dad bod, like small arms, big gut. Like, they're trying to perpetuate a world where that is most golfers, and that is most golfers. So it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, you do need a wide, heavy, like low center of gravity, a heavy base, and strong hips, strong wide hips to really dig your heels in and get the swing in.
Yeah, and for golfing too, not just digestion.
All right, Ty.
Got him.
Got anything else you want to talk about, Ty? I think it's time to wrap.
Yeah, dude. I think you're about to be abducted by a pirate ship, so we should get the hell out of here.
There is a ship kind of making its way out to sea here. I can catch a ride.
Okay, well, ahoy, off to sea with you.
Happy sailing.
Happy sailing. Ciao.